What's up, everybody? So I just want to make a quick video on my setup that I use to make videos at home, especially for anybody who's new that doesn't know how to set up or know any of the equipment. This is a quick rundown of my simple setup at home so you can start making your own YouTube videos, and also a quick tutorial on how I use OBS. Okay, so here's the simple setup. So I can make a video anytime I want just at home. So there's my Osmo Pocket 3. You might have seen my unboxing video I just made. I love this thing. It's got a gimbal on it. It does all sorts of things. I've got it plugged in as a webcam right now into OBS. I'll show you how to do that. I've got my Shure SM7DB, which I also use at my recording studio. So I wouldn't have probably gotten this nice of a mic at the level I'm at, but I can also use it in my recording studio. I was already doing a podcast, so I already had this, which is the Rodecaster. This is the 4-channel. This is the older version. I've got the audio coming through a C cable for that. Right now I'm using a DJI wireless mic that's actually Bluetooth to my phone. So I'm using my phone camera for this one. Okay, so let's just do a quick connections check and let's see how this is all wired up. So I've got this C cable dongle that has all sorts of inputs on it. I'm using this specifically. This has 2 C ports on it, but this is the power that's going to power the laptop. Obviously I don't want to lose power while I'm making something, but I also want this to carry a signal. So I've got the C cable that's connected to the Rodecaster out of the back that's also going through this same C port. I have the webcam, the Osmo Pocket 3, going through this C cable, and that's plugged in on the back of the Osmo Pocket 3. This is actually on tracking right now, so it'll follow me around when I move around, which you can turn that off if you don't want that as well. I always like to have plenty of power. I really like this model because it's got a million ports on it. So this is kind of a handy thing that came with another setup that I had. It's a 3C cable charger off of 1 port, which is nice. Then I've got the computer, and then I've got the Rodecaster plugged in all off of one thing. Now I'm on channel 1 on the Rodecaster, and you can see that the mic is picking it up. It's a very sensitive mic. So XLR cable, which is the mic cable that you'll use, that then goes all the way over to the Shure microphone. Now for the Osmo Pocket 3 stand, I just got this. I actually really love this thing. It's actually like a selfie stick. So I'll show you how it works. It actually compresses down, and then you can compress the base, and now it's a selfie stick. It's pretty slick. All right, so now we're using the nice microphone. We've got the good camera. Everything's set up. We can make our video. There's also scenes in OBS that you can move around, and there's a whole lot of things. I'm not going to go too deep. There's so many good tutorials on there, but I'll show you how to set up a scene really quickly, and I'm just going to use my phone because I'll lose audio if I just do it in OBS while it's on record. So I'm going to do it on my phone, and then I'll show you how it functions in reality on the screen. Okay, so I'm just going to blow away these original scenes, and we'll recreate them. So you just click on them, remove them. Basically, all you need to do is now add your sources. So I'm going to add on the plus button in sources right here, add plus, and then go to video capture device. It's going to pop up this screen, and you're going to say, okay, video capture device, I want to add it. Hit OK. And then you've got your integrated camera, and you've got all different things. I want to use the Osmo Pocket 3. Click on that, and there we go. Now we're on the Osmo Pocket 3. You can see it's capturing me there. Now you just hit OK, and you're looking good. Now we need audio. As you can see, there's no audio right now coming through. So I want to put in an audio input. So add audio input capture, and then we're going to go to OK. And then we're going to go to the Rodecaster because it's already plugged in. It knows it's there. And then you're going to hit OK. All right, so now you see audio coming through, and you can drop the audio down a little bit so you're not clipping. And so that's looking good. Oops, I almost forgot to add a display capture. So let's do that now. So then hit the plus, and then you're going to hit, where's display capture? Here we are. You're going to hit add display capture. And then automatic's not going to do you want the primary monitor is the easiest way to do it. And now it's capturing the primary monitor, and it's going to look like a hall of mirrors. Okay, so here we are. We're now on the nice mic. We're using the Osmo Pocket 3. We're in OBS. So here's the deal. If you're looking at the screen here, if your display capture is above your video, you're going to be like, where is my video? Where am I? And it basically stacks these. So you can see down here, it stacks these, and whatever's on top is on top. So put your display capture at the bottom. So now I can move around my video, and I can resize myself. I can put it wherever I want. So now I can also trim that by hitting Alt, and I can crop my hold down Alt, and then you can crop your own image. And then you can move yourself wherever you want on the screen. And this is recording in OBS right now, as you can see down here. So this is all getting recorded. Now we only have one scene. So I'm going to build another scene the same way that we did, and then I'm going to show you how to do the quick keys. Okay, so now we have two different scenes. Let's say that the second scene, I want it to be just a shot of me. So now this is my second scene, and then my first scene is here. Now, you don't want to have to click these back and forth, so I'll show you how to set up your scenes. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go down to Settings, click on Settings, and then you're going to click on Hotkeys, and then you scroll down to your input. So Scene 1, if I want to switch to Scene 1, which is called Scene 2 right now, but Scene 1, I want it to be the button 1. Scene 3, which is really my second scene, I'm going to call 2, and then hit Apply. And when you hit Apply and OK, now when I click 1 and 2, it switches back and forth, and I don't have to click the on my mouse. So that's a really nice feature. You can have a ton of different scenes that are all sorts of different things. So that's a really handy trick that I recommend that you do. Just make sure when you're adding your second or third scene, when you add your video capture and audio capture devices, if you're happy with those on the first scene, when you go to add them into the new scene, just add existing. Click the little add existing button. I'll show you what that looks like. So let's say we want to add another audio input capture. Click add existing, and that was what it was titled, audio input capture. And now it's going to show up as a second audio input capture. Obviously, we don't need two, but the point is add existing, because otherwise it gets confusing because it won't recognize it, because it's like, well, it's already there, use it or create a new one. Now, the last thing I'll say is if you want to do a video and you want the display capture in the background in this scene, for instance, to only have a certain part of the desktop, you can do that. When you click on the display, you can move what is on the screen. So this shaded area is not going to be visible in the recording. So you basically, it's really handy to have two monitors when you're doing this so that you can really figure out exactly what's showing. Otherwise, you're going to have to do this, record, go back, see was it right, and then adjust it and move back. So the point is, have two monitors if you can. Otherwise, you're just going to need to get pretty good at what this is going to do. Like, for instance, you might not want the top banner in there. So then I would move the whole scene up. And now that's the part of the screen that's getting recorded is outside, and it doesn't show that banner anymore. And you can also do it where you move the display capture to a smaller part of the screen, and then you have another display capture over here. You can do all sorts of things. But the point is, it's really a handy tool. And if you're going to make YouTube videos, I find OBS to be super fun and easy to use. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm just a small channel. I'm still learning myself, but I wish I had seen this video when I was first starting out, because it would have helped me out a lot. All right, thanks for watching.